security call telling me what all of you were up to. Made me mad.
You got the security.
A quick shout out to executive producer Christina Jones, who's sponsoring Community Reactions. Her insight and breakdowns are next level, and she has helped our channel out plenty of times. Check out Black Girl Couch Reviews podcast, a solo talk, unfiltered recap of your favorite TV shows, geared to make you laugh. Link to the podcast is in the video description below. Be sure to check it out.
Welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one's for Community Season 2, episode number 9.
Yes, we got Eric Johnson coming through on episode 8 to say, I assume someone else has mentioned this already, but the monkey wasn't just some random crazy monkey that lives in the vents. I totally figured it out after the fact, but I was like low-key confused because it reminded me of the monkey on, what's that movie with the, they get drunk? Hangover, yeah. I was like, is that the monkey? But it is specifically Troy's monkey, aka Annie's boobs from the Mafia episode in season 1. Also, a small explanation of another joke. Pierce said the side effects of his painkillers were verbal dysphagia and octopus loss. I think technically they had the wrong name for the first one, but aphasia, which is similar to dysphagia, is a condition that sometimes causes people to randomly replace one word with another when speaking. Anyway, this is not only one of my favorite episodes, but kicks off possibly my favorite group of episodes in the whole show. You guys are in for a series of treats. What?
The bottle episode. That's his favorite episode.
So, Corey Stanish coming through to say, my favorite thing about this episode is that if you go back and watch it, which we are going to do because I already read this comment, right after the dean tells them about the puppy parade, you can actually see the monkey stealing the pen. Right as Troy is saying, "Aw, I want to lick it," if you look, you can see the monkey's little hand reach onto the table and steal Annie's purple pen.
Oh.
Such an insane, ridiculous detail. Yes, we're gonna include a reaction to us rewatching that as part of this reaction. So appreciate you pointing that out. Then we have Sir Deb coming through to say, I love this episode. It proves that they can still be hilarious without relying on the over-the-top gimmicks. Just 23 minutes of them talking, and it's still awesome.
Bottle episode.
Executive producer Lysith. Yes, baby. I know that you know what it is now. Executive producer Lysith coming through to say, monkey being the culprit was a surprise. I really thought Chang was the one who stole the pens to cause a rift among the group. Yeah, we low-key thought it was too.
I thought it was going to be Crazy Chang.
Then we got Rena saying, cooperative calligraphy, the iconic bottle episode, and legitimately one of my top favorites of the whole series. While Community's wackier, high-concept homage episodes are always fantastic and amazing, it's honestly episodes like this that remind me how talented the actors and writers are.
Yeah.
Because they really can go from everyone at Greendale turns into zombies, the military are on the way, can the study group survive? Just as fast as they can go to Annie lost her pen, the group locks themselves in the study room and go crazy trying to fight it. It's a show of many talents.
Yeah. Also,
fun fact, you can actually see Annie's boobs grab the pen during the episode in the way beginning. We will be checking it out.
Okay.
Then Janny comes through to say, at the 326 mark, you can actually see Annie's boobs, also known as the monkey, take the pen from the table. I love this show so much. It's the same monkey Abed got Troy in the Chicken Finger Mafia episode in season 1. Alright, well, loved all those comments. Keep those coming, and we will be jumping into episode 9 right now.
This afternoon.
Oh, I want to lick it.
Babe, that is such a great attention to detail.
That is so small, too.
Oh my god.
What? Why not? Because the class doesn't exist, and neither does the teacher, Professorson. What? That's his name.
Professorson?
I think it means professor.
I think it means poppycock.
The ultimate Jeff Winger blow-off class, the one that doesn't exist.
Now, I have to audit an entire system for shenanigans, which means bye-bye weekends, bye-bye writing at Starbucks till a certain Persian barista asks me about my novel.
God, Jeff, I mean, it's one thing to blow off regular classes, but this
What is Pierce looking like over there?
Very hardcore.
Can I defend myself and say this is nuts?
This I gotta see.
Yeah.
I have always dreamt of playing charades with you, Jeffrey, just not like this, and not on dry land.
You thinking what I'm thinking? We're too big for this, aren't we? Yeah. Bet if we went 2 pillows higher in the corner, we could vault the ceiling. Bump up the square footage.
Well,
Montage.
here we are. Professor.
Love it.
Another man's truth. Didn't you say, Jeff?
I'm sorry. And who are you?
I'm Professor.
What?
Wow, you really had me going there for a second, Professor.
Did he hire
I
you?
was going insane.
Precisely. An actual conspiracy to round out your education in conspiracies and theories thereof.
Your
You don't
real
work
name
here.
is Professor Professorson.
My family name was Professor Berg, but we changed it when we were fleeing from the Nazis.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You've probably never heard of me since I primarily teach night school.
Sorry to doubt you,
More
Jim.
importantly, out with this audit, back to Chapter 1 of Time Desk, The Chronicles of Dean Dangerous.
That is going to be the worst book I'll ever read cover to cover.
I'm a
Because
terrible
he's gotta
friend.
read it.
Yeah.
I accused you of being a lying cheat. Can you never forgive me?
Sure. Here's the thing, though. I've never seen that guy in my life.
What? That wasn't Professor Professorson?
There is no Professor Professorson. I made him up. I forged a form with a phony teacher in class for...
At least a bit curious how that happened?
My latest theory, maybe I'm a god. I've denied the science for too long.
This is so typical.
Other than that,
You're just
sign
gonna
it
blow
too
off
long.
what happened.
Yes, especially when not blowing it off might cost me my free credit. Now, do me a favor, be very un-Annie, and blow it off too.
Oh, sure. Oh, I'll just blow it off. I'll just blow everything off. Heck, I guess I'll just blow off walking.
Okay?
Or now I'll just blow off standing. I'm just blowing everything off.
What are you
Blowing
doing?
everything else.
Okay.
Blee, blah, 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 blee, blah, blah, blah.
Yes, you were making me do work for my fake conspiracy class.
Exactly. There's a conspiracy here. A dark, vast conspiracy that may just go all the way to the top.
This is Greendale, Annie. If there's a conspiracy, it goes all the way to slightly below the middle.
Wait a minute. Something's wrong. My car won't start.
Hold on one second. Hello?
Just
Fort
play.
stop being a fort.
Hey, as long as they still made out of blankets.
These will be perfect for the Pierce's Mom Memorial Tunnel.
So, this is...
Pierce's mom.
Civil
Right.
rights. No U-turn today. You gotta go straight this
Yeah.
way.
Leonard, back up!
You need to be in here, Leonard. You already have 3 farting strikes against you.
Wait, he's getting away!
I know a shortcut. Through the Turkish district.
Turkish district.
Hey, this is
Christmas
the
lights
most.
there.
Hey!
Wow.
Go!
She's in the because thought she was too grown up, babe, to be in the pillow fort.
What a martini.
I'm a Professor Sean Garrity.
Whoa!
Thank God, that character was killing me. Word of advice, if you ever scrape the dean's car, don't tell him you're going to pay him back in acting. On Thanksgiving, I'm supposed to crash his family dinner and accuse him of stealing my girlfriend.
Wow. I guess this did go all the way to the top. I'm calling the dean right now and giving him a piece of my mind.
Wait, is this all for his book?
No, wait. Garrity. Does the theater department have any of those prop guns that fire blanks?
Of course, we just did a modern retelling of Macbeth set in Gangland, Chicago.
Huh, fresh take. You think I'm lazy?
Fresh
Guns?
tape.
Jeff, what do you have in mind?
A little demonstration for the dean on the dangers of trying to educate me? He doesn't like fake classes? Well, he's about to get a real lesson on the fact that Jeff Winger never learns.
Oh, so this is all set up by the dean? That's a lot of commitment.
That's a lot of commitment.
You wanted to see me? Oh.
Whoa, what the hell? It was a fake gun! We saved this to get back at you for deceiving us!
But you're the deceiver, Jeffrey!
Yeah? Well, now you're the dead guy.
Jeff, what are you doing? Why do you have a real gun? Why did you shoot the dean?
Well, he shot you!
Not really. He and I were in on this from the start. When he found out you were faking the class, he came to me and we cooked up this whole conspiracy.
What the fuck?
To illustrate the slippery slope of academic fraud.
You know what you actually illustrated, Annie? How to be a crappy friend. Once it was obvious the dean had orchestrated everything, it was even more obvious the dean was too stupid to orchestrate anything.
Mm-hmm.
So on a hunch, I called him, and we hatched a plan to teach you a lesson or two about friendship.
Oh my god!
Annie would go crazy for you. Well, guess what? Annie's got a gun.
And he just put the...
What have you done? If you love Jeff Winger so much, why did you conspire with me against him?
I don't know. I can't keep track of any of it anymore. Keep teaming up with whoever suggested.
Glad to hear you admit it.
Come across Annie, you didn't hesitate for a second.
Do you understand what a conspiracy is? If you conspire with every person that...
I'll just take these back to the
Yeah,
theater.
we just get those.
Police! Drop the weapons! Down on the ground!
Don't shoot, officer, don't shoot! Please, their face!
Those are prop guns!
Well, I guess it just goes to show you. Prop guns belong backstage.
And see.
Oh
Professor Garrity called to tell me what all of you were up to. Made me mad.
got
Guns
this again,
aren't
man.
toys. Fact. In 100% of all fake gun-related shootings, the victim is always the one with the fake gun.
Wow.
Hey, Sean, you got breakfast plans?
I do now.
I do that.
We're still on for Thanksgiving, right?
Just talk to your father, Craig.
Wow.
Would that this hoodie were a time hoodie?
Hey, Dean. How about that credit?
No!
Damn it.
I'm not really sure what lessons we're going to teach.
What did we just watch?
She took to deception like Abed took to Cougar Town. Especially when she went off script.
You said to be convincing.
Check it out, Flaws. You made the front page.
Exactly.
Look,
That's
Smith.
high as pillow for it.
We've gone mainstream. Initiate Protocol Omega.
We gotta tear it all down.
Yeah. Initiate Protocol Omega.
Oh my god, they have this one thing. They're gonna pull it and everything's gonna go down.
We started looting.
And romance. Karate. And credits.
The...
And
We should write a screenplay together.
cool. Cool.
Cool. Alright, that was episode 9 of Community, and that was hilarious for sure. I didn't know where it was gonna stop, where it began, where it ended with the shootout, and who was betraying
That was
who on
freaking
there.
fantastic.
That was hilarious, and you are right, man. I think that is The Game, the Michael Douglas movie, The Game. I think that was that part.
Wait, hold on. Where did you get that gun? That's not
Yeah.
that's not one of the
That's not
guns
a
we
real gun.
gave you. And then he shoots his brother, and then it's not the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
If you haven't seen The Game, we spoiled it. So you can't watch it now.
Yeah, you really can't. Yeah.
But it's a
Spoiler
really good
alert.
movie.
That episode was hilarious.
Yes.
Like straight up funny, man. I didn't see where it was going at first, but I get it now. It was all about teaching Jeff a lesson, and Andy a lesson,
And
the
the
principal
dean.
a lesson. Everybody got taught lessons
Everybody
today.
got taught lessons.
So, then the moral of that story is the guns are not good. Okay, you just
Even
can't
pretend
bring
guns.
them
Let's not
out.
play with pretend guns.
Guns plus emotion, outcome is never good. It is never good. So great episode, loved it. That is up there with a chuckle fest for me all day. So I just can't wait till it keep going. That's what I'm talking about. Greendale community
Elementary school.
Elementary, act like an elementary school. Andy and the fort was off the chain too. That was just out of this world of something totally crazy. So I can't wait to keep going. Great episode.
I mean, this is definitely one of my favorite episodes, and that's saying a lot, but I love this from start to finish. I thought the Abed and Troy Pillow Fort executed so well and completely in their wheelhouse as far as the extent of how far they took it. It reminded me of Abed and his mafia ring, like he's
Yeah.
gonna take it all the way there. But they had a trigger point. If it goes commercial, we gotta take it out. We gotta take it out. So I love that commitment too. I love that Britta was talking so much mess, was in there chilling super hard as well.
Boy,
I thought the
Tina.
Pillow Fort standalone, fantastic too. But the MVP of the episode has to be the switching up of when the end is actually the end and who's actually being taught the lesson.
The dean came through.
And the dean was hilarious.
Yeah,
this is definitely, hands down to me, the funniest the dean has been.
He earned his reason to stay on the show.
100%. So I loved everything. Annie and Jeff team-ups are always amazing. They always deliver. But like that segment alone, that whole story, when you think it's done, it's not done yet.
Yeah.
I love that so much. I could rewatch this episode legitimately 100 times.
I thought they was going to go down a crazy rabbit hole of like Greendale is some weird anomaly in the world. Something out of the script, but nope, they kept it right there. It was just a drama.
And like honestly, it was super even more grounded than you thought it was because you would have believed if it went that way.
Yeah,
but they were like, nah. Look how easily we can convince you of the weirdness, though, because we have done such a good job up until now. So
indeed.
It was fantastic. I loved it. I can't wait to hear your guys' comment about this episode. If you guys enjoyed it as much as we did, but this is definitely in one of my favorites. I had a ball with it.
For sure. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk Reaction 4 Community Season 2, Episode 9. And until next time, people, peace.